what's going on, everybody? Let's have some fun today. We got another throwback rip. You know I love doing these throwback rips. 2003 Upper Deck Series 2 hobby box. Or is this a retail box? Let me actually take a look here because I cannot remember. Yeah, I think this is actually a hobby. So this one right here, I got this on eBay. I'm taking a huge risk. I always say if you want to do these throwback rips along with the channel, you really got to be careful because these boxes can be complete bricks, especially high gloss in the late 90s to early 2000s. You're taking a big risk, but this is a pretty cool set. This is not, most of the time when I do like these throwback sets, it's not rookies that I'm chasing. It's certain star cards, certain inserts. Always that guy on the cover right there, Ken Griffey Jr., my favorite player growing up. I'm always looking to get as many Griffies, as many unique Griffies as I possibly can. But this one, we'll take the wrapper off. We'll look a little closer at this. But whereas right here, find 2 game-used cards in every box on average. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, I got a pretty good deal on this on eBay. You can typically get pretty good deals on these throwback sets on eBay. But like I said, it comes with risk. So hopefully this thing is not a brick, but we will find out. Also, if you missed it yesterday, I did one of the videos that everyone's been requesting. I went through my top 175 cards in my collection, in my PC. It was not a display room tour. That'll be at a later date when I finally get that room finished and I get all the cards up there. But it was a showcase of all the best cards we've pulled on the channel and all the best cards that I own, pretty much. So if you want to check that video out, go do that. But let's get into this. Let me get the wrapper off here, and I will show you another chase here. You can't really read it with the wrapper on, so let me take this off. This is going to be a longer video. These old hobby boxes have tons of packs. So down here at the bottom, it says, find all new hobby-exclusive Magical Performances etched wood cards, 1 in 96 packs. We will have a chance at one of those. There's an example of a Sammy Sosa right up here. Find hobby-exclusive UD bonus cards featuring memorabilia and autograph cards from past launches, inserted 1 per case. So if we get lucky and we got the case hit type thing, that would be awesome as well. This is kind of cool. So I do want to look at this real quick. I know this is going to be a long video. I can't get the box open. What's going on here? Is this sealed at the bottom? Give me 1 second. Oh, I see. Okay. Got to do it from up here. There we go. Got the box open. They have a checklist for Upper Deck Series 2. It's a huge set. Let's see if we hear cracking. Ooh, I don't hear any cracking. I think we got lucky. This is going to be fun. Now I'm excited. Keep in mind, this is not, I do these because of pure nostalgia and fun. This is not value. Like you're not going to rip these and get rich. You're not going to pull the Ohtani autograph that I pulled out of these things. But these are so fun to see, these old players. This is what the packs look like. Griffey is on the front of the pack. I'll be saving one of these pack wrappers. I'm thinking about putting something together for a display behind me of different pack wrappers. I haven't saved all of mine, but let's take a look at the checklist. So there are a couple key rookies on here. I'm not going to go through all these names, but Ken Griffey Jr. right here, number 489. That was a big one. I wanted to make sure he was on here. He's going to be with the Reds on this one. On the back, I thought there was rookies on here. Oh, right here. Star rookies. Hideki Matsui. That's a pretty cool one. Brandon Webb is a rookie in this set, which is a pretty cool one. You look at the rest of these names, you're not going to see really a whole lot. Rocco Baldelli, remember that guy? There's good names on the checklist, including Ichiro, which would be that'd be kind of an earlier Ichiro. But really, it's Matsui is the only real rookie that we're chasing outside of the star cards. So let's get after this. Should be a lot of fun. And hopefully the patch card that we pull is cool. So there's going to be a little sticking, but this does not seem... We got a jersey card right off the... maybe not. I don't know what this is. Maybe we do. I don't know. We might have a jersey card right off the bat. Yeah, the sticking is not bad at all. Here is a Joe Mays, Troy Percival. I'm not going to go through all the names. I'll call out some of the bigger guys, obviously. I'm glad these aren't sticking terribly. Yeah, I don't see any paper loss either. Is this our first hit already in pack number 1? Oh, they got spacers in here. They tricked me. That's cool. So it's Upper Deck, some kind of ad insert here. Here's a rookie. This is what the Star rookies look like. Very similar to the base, except it says Star Rookie on the bottom. There's Lou Ford. Sidney Ponzone. I remember him. There's Fernando Tatis's dad, Fernando Tatis Sr. Star Rookie David Sanders. And then they got more ads in here as well. Part of the reason I bought this set as well, never opened this in my entire life on anything. I've never even opened random packs of this set. They do have odds back here. Oh, no, they don't. Do they not have? Oh, yeah, they do. Superior Sluggers, 1 in 8. Masters of the Leather, 1 in 12. Magical Performance Etched in Wood, we already talked about. Are those numbered? Golds are to 50. You got your leading swatches jersey cards. The golds are numbered. Piece of the Action ball cards. National Pride. Upper Deck patch logo. Man, some of these are really rare. You got some really... This is one of those sets where if we have success with it, I may, do it again. But I'm a little worried about, getting it again with the sticking, of course. Part of the reason this is going to take so long. These are thicker stock cards, too. Look at the stock. It's hard to tell on camera, I know, but look at the stock on these cards. Here's our first solid one, Mariano Rivera. That one's a little sticky, but a little bit of paper loss on that Mariano, but that's pretty cool. Throw that up there. Orlando Hudson. Here's a National Pride, and here's a patch card right off the bat. Congratulations, UFC Day. Ricky Weeks. Remember Ricky Weeks? That's cool. So that's USA Baseball, Ricky Weeks. Not numbered, but it was in... Oh, it's pants. On the front of this card is an authentic piece of pants worn by Ricky Weeks. That's kind of cool. So there's our first patch. We probably will get a MLB regular patch card as well. Richie Sexson, I watched him play. Look at that. Season highlight checklist. We got one of the ones we were chasing right off the bat. Ichiro. Sick. So that's an earlier on Ichiro. Just a checklist card. There we go. And a Griffey right off the bat, too. There's Griffey's base card that we pointed out, number 489 on the checklist. Awesome. I do not own that card. And that's a big one. That's actually the one that I was really chasing with this more than any of them. Craig Counsell. And there's Mark Mulder as well. This is going to be a 45-minute video. There's so many packs in here. All right. Ray Ordonez. I did not. Tampa Bay Rays for Ray Ordonez. I don't remember that. Jose Vidro. Mike Piazza with the Mets. There we go. Julio Lugo. There's Carl Crawford. His son Justin is in the MLB now. There's another one of these spacers. I'm actually going to save those spacers. They work really well for like shipping cards in boxes as filler. Brad Fulmer. And there's Crime Dog, Fred McGriff with the Dodgers. Wow. Crime Dog. It's pretty cool. I'll set that one aside for my buddy Greg, who's a big Fred McGriff fan. I've been pulling lots of Fred McGriffs in these boxes. There's AJ Pierzynski. Got Garrett Anderson. He just passed away recently, right? Wasn't it Garrett Anderson, I believe? Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer for the Reds. That's a nice one. We got Shane Halter, Aramis Ramirez. I remember him, obviously. Edgar Renteria, had a good career. Another spacer. They had spacers in every pack almost. Here is Kurt Schilling. That's a nice one. And not a bad rookie, Jose Contreras. Wasn't he the one with the most dirty splitter you'll ever see? Right-hander, possesses mid-90s fastball with a slider and a splitter. His splitter was awesome. That's a nice rookie card. Jose Contreras for the Yanks. Really cool set. This was right after I got out of the hobby. I mean, 2003, I was in freshman in high school. I stopped buying and collecting. There's A-Rod. Another spacer. Darren Erstad's season highlights. David Segui, I remember him. To get that Griffey and that Ichiro right off the bat, that is like a big sigh of relief. There's Alfonso Soriano for the Yanks. Fourth year card, fifth year card for him. Here we got something cool. Superior Sluggers, Jim Tomei insert. Let's go. Love these Upper Deck inserts. 52 home runs, 118 RBIs for Jim Tomei. I think when we looked at the odds, I'll take a look again. I think that was 1 of 8. There's the Rocco Baldelli rookie. I think people thought he was going to be absolutely unbelievable. Never really panned out. He's a big dude, though. Steve Carsey and star rookie Luis Ayala. Oh, let me look at that silver, or that Superior Sluggers. Yeah, 1 and 8. So we'll pull, according to the odds, we're going to pull 3 or 4 of those. I don't know if Griffey's in that checklist. I forgot to look it up before I started. Juan Encarnacion. Chris Steins. And Hall of Famer Scott Rowland, one of the new Hall of Fame members. I'll try to get these singles on the website, you know, for the star players very, very cheap at some point. Andy Van Haken, I don't remember him. Lyle Overbay, I briefly remember him. Baroa, this one stuck pretty good. This is the first one that was Marvin Bernard, but it's not, see how it's not creating paper loss? That's the worst, when you get them stuck and they're just ripping the card apart. There's nothing worse. I'm glad I haven't run into that yet. Star rookie Tim Olson and Ramiro Mendoza there for the Red Sox. I have tons more of these throwback boxes to mix in when we don't have anything new to rip. Scott Hatteberg, claim to fame of Moneyball. We got here Michael Barrett. In my last throwback rip, I pulled such a cool card. The guy who was behind the movie The Rookie, Jim Morris. I think his name was Jim Morris, right? For the Rays. I pulled his card I didn't even know existed. There's Scott Spezio. Here's an A-Rod checklist. There's a nice one. We got 2 A-Rods early on here. Season highlight checklist. Brandon Phillips. I used to love Brandon Phillips. I do have his autograph. And Billy Koch. Oh, here comes a patch card. Oh, I think I gave it away. I think it's a nice name, too. Royce Clayton. Ray Durham. This got to be a patch. Oh, wait, we got the gold version. Is this manufactured, or what do we got going on here? Eric Chavez. Out of 100. See, it's always cool to pull these numbered cards from these older sets. I mean, it wasn't as easy as it is now, you know. Game used jersey. Eric Chavez. He was on that Moneyball team. He didn't even get mentioned. You know what's crazy about that movie? They didn't mention Tim Hudson. They didn't mention Mark Mulder. Was Barry Zito on that team? They had like a crazy rotation. Eric Chavez, Miguel Tejada was never mentioned. It's such a crazy movie. It was all Hatteberg, Chad Bradford, David Justice. 34 home runs, numbered Eric Chavez out of 100. That's awesome. Star rookie there, Redmond. Josh Phelps, another star rookie. That's going to be Robbie Hammock. And Pudge Rodriguez when he was with the Marlins. Is he tagging out? He's tagging out. I think is that Rafael Palmeiro? Looks like it. There's error cards in this set, too. I haven't looked up who, but I think there's a few. All right, Gary Matthews Jr. there. Mo Vaughn, my boy. Love the Mo Vaughn. Ramon Hernandez. Cliff Floyd. We got an insert here. Sweet. So that's Lance Berkman, and look at this. Masters with the leather. Greg Maddux insert. That's a cool one. Got like a gold shine to it as well, like a gold foil. Star rookie Brent Horde, I don't remember him. Rob Nen. And speaking of Barry Zito, season highlight checklist, Barry Zito. That famous 12-6 looping curveball. When I pitched, I could never throw that curveball. My curveball was more of a sweeper. The 12-6 never worked for me. I always hung it. It was like a meatball when I threw it. But the sweeper I had was good. My curveball was way better than my fastball. I didn't throw very hard. A little sticking in this pack. Let's get those apart. Pedro Feliz. Bartolo. Love Bartolo Colon. Ironically, right before I came on here to film this, I watched the home run that Bartolo hit with the Mets. One of the most ridiculous highlights in the history of the league. Todd Helton. Hall of Famer there. Star rookie Jeff Duncan. I don't really remember him too much for the Mets. 7th round draft choice. Upper Deck did such a good job with baseball cards. We got John Olerud and one of the best hitting pitchers of all time, Mike Hampton. Dude absolutely raked. He had 3 home runs. It says right here, 10-year veteran took home his 4th career Silver Slugger after leading all pitchers in hits and home runs. I mean, he was probably one of the best. Until Shohei Ohtani came along and just destroyed that for everyone. Terrence Long. Armando Benitez. Armando Benitez had some unbelievable seasons. Look at that 1999 season. 1.85 earned run average, 128 strikeouts in 70-something innings. Unbelievable. There's Tim Wakefield. That's an awesome card. He was one of my favorites growing up because I was obsessed, like most kids are, with throwing a knuckleball. Oh, check that out. Ichiro Masters with the leather. Let's go. That card's awesome. Really cool. This would be, what, a 3rd-year card for Ichiro? Wasn't he rookie in 2000, 2001? So that's, I mean, these early Ichiros are pretty cool to have. Never heard of that guy. Wellemeyer. Nomar Garciaparra season checklist. Wrong pile for those guys. Nomar. Definitely going in that pile. Shane Bazell. What's up with his hat? He's got the A's uni on and just a plain hat. They couldn't get my man a hat with the logo on it. It's brutal. Jeez. Let me take a sip of the old Timmy Hose. Still got a lot of packs here. So much value in terms of like the amount of cards that you get in these upper deck, some of these upper deck releases. Toby Hall, Jorge Sosa, Pat Burrell. Pat Burrell was such a chase when he was a rookie, I believe, his year. Robert Machado, there's another filler. Star rookie, Rhett Johnson. We're still looking for that Matsui. Star rookie, there's Kevin Brown. Josh Willingham, I remember him a little bit. Was he a dual sport athlete? Oh, that was bad sticking there. Third base, first base. It doesn't say. I do remember that guy. I just don't remember why I remember him. If that makes any sense. Jason Kendall. There's Ellis Burks. And speaking of Miguel Tejada, we were just talking about him earlier. Season highlight checklist, Miguel Tejada. Octavio Dotel. He was an unbelievable reliever, right? Yeah, look at some of the years he had, similar to Benitez there in that 2002 year. He had some nasty stuff, if I remember correctly. Joe Kennedy, Charles Johnson. There's Bernie Williams, fan favorite. Another insert, A-Rod. Man, this has been a good A-Rod rip. Masters with the leather, Alex Rodriguez for the Rangers. Was 2003 his first year with the Rangers? I cannot remember. Justin Miller, star rookie. Never heard of that guy. I just want to see the A-Rod card that we pulled earlier real quick. No, 2001. That makes sense. All right. I remember this guy, Hesop Choi. I remember him. I don't remember how his career finished up, but I do remember him in the league. Trot Nixon. A lot of these names I remember from my baseball video game that I played when I was a kid, High Heat Baseball 2003. One of the most underrated games for PS2 of all time. It was the only game I've ever heard of in my entire life that had unlimited seasons. So if you were a stat junkie like me, you could simulate through literally hundreds of seasons. They would keep creating players for the draft and stuff. I still own that game. Here's Jeff Kent, Hall of Famer. Travis Lee. We got Russ Ortiz. Here's a rookie, Castro. Is that? No, Bernie Castro. And Sammy Sosa. There's a nice season highlights card. Uh-oh. Look at what is stuck to the back of that Sammy. Oh, man. Let's see if I can get this off because this card is ruined. Nope. Yeah, that card's completely ruined. Looks like somebody chewed gum and stuck it to that card. That's too bad. Sorry, Sammy. All right, we got 8 packs to go. So coming near the end. So far, I would say it's a success. I really like that Eric Chavez numbered, and the inserts have been great names. Sean Burrows. There's John Smoltz for the Braves. Mike Cameron, I liked him a lot. Edgardo Alfonso. Had some great years with the Mets. Man, 2000, 324, 25 homers, 94 ribbies. Good player for them. Alfonso Soriano, season highlights, checklist. There's Ted Lilly. Remember him with the Yanks. And a star rookie. Come on, Matsui. That's the big one we haven't pulled yet. We got our Griffey. We got our patches. Brandon Duckworth. Ben Davis. Jim Thome, Hall of Famer. Julio Franco played forever. That crazy, iconic batting stance that he had. Such a long, solid career. That dude was born to hit a baseball. Marquise Grissom. Who we got here? Alejandro Machado. I don't remember him. 1998, signed as a free agent. Okay. Oh, no way. I didn't know he was in the checklist. For those of you who don't know, Drew Henson, one of the greatest dual sport athletes, like the hottest prospects of all time. This dude played quarterback for Michigan in front of Tom Brady. And every time I watched Michigan, Drew Henson would screw the game up and Tom Brady would come in and just bail them out. Drew Henson was unbelievable athlete. Former football standout at Michigan. Henson now makes his living on the baseball diamond. Appears to be the heir apparent at third base for the Yankees. I don't think so. The 23-year-old possesses a great deal of power, which he showed in 2002 by smacking a career-high 18 home runs. Drew Henson, what a name. I have to show my dad that one. Henson, I feel like, is famous mainly because of Brady, more than anything. But he was touted, kind of like Joe Mauer. Joe Mauer is one of the greatest athletes of all time in high school. Henson's like that a little bit. Some stick in here. Kenny Lofton with the Pirates. Come again? I don't remember that at all. I don't remember Kenny Lofton playing with the Pirates at all, but that's kind of a cool card. Hank Blaylock, Sasaki. Danny Graves, remember him a little bit. Watching Griffey with Cincy. Troy O'Leary. Einer Diaz, and star rookie is going to be Phil Siebel. There's a lot of Mets star rookies that never really panned out in this set. All right. Next pack up. Travis Hafner, Kevin Young, got Garrett Stevenson, Nick Johnson. I remember Nick Johnson a little bit. Mark Ellis, Jimmy Haynes, another filler card. Termal Sledge, rookie. And Josh Beckett. What is that Marlins uni? I don't remember that Marlins uni that he's wearing in that one, but that's a very early Josh Beckett card. Beckett obviously had some good years. 4 packs to go to get that Matsui rookie. Or a Griffey insert is always welcomed. We got Marty Cordova. Endy Chavez. I used to love him as a utility outfielder for the Mets. Here he is with the Expos. He had one of the greatest catches in playoff history for the Mets. Eric Karros. I just watched his son play the Mets. The Mets are playing the Rockies right now in a series. And his kid hit a double. Johnny Damon. Kyle Karros is his kid's name. Oh, I saw the Reds and got so excited. But I did love this player. Adam Dunn. Home run or strikeout, baby. Adam Dunn, 26 home runs, 71 RBIs, superior sluggers insert. There's that filler. We got Freddie Garcia. Clint Barmas, star rookie. And there we go. We got the Brandon Webb rookie, star rookie for the Diamondbacks. I know we got some Brandon Webb fans on the channel, for sure. 3 packs left. There's Juan Uribe. Urbina. There we go. Tom Glavine when he was with the Mets. That's a cool one. Just a base card, but here's an insert. All right, we got a Mets insert. Mike Piazza. 33 home runs, 98 RBIs, superior sluggers for Piazza. That's cool. Billy Wagner, another great player. Chris Benson. And the star rookie, B. Matsui. Not this time. Another Met. How many Met star rookies are in here? Jeremy Griffiths. This could be like 50 of them. All right, we're down to our final 2 packs. Matt Clement. We got Casey Fossum. There's Dave Roberts for the Dodgers. Matt Lawton. Hideo Nomo. We pulled his rookie in one of our throwback sets that we did. From Upper Deck as well. Alfonso Soriano season highlights. Not a lot of doubles. That might be one. We may have pulled that one. I can't remember, but I think we did. Ted Lilly, star rookie. This guy again. We're getting a couple doubles now, but the whole video, we really didn't get many. And Jesse Orosco, lefty. There for the Padres. Last pack. Can we get the Matsui on the last pack? Let's see if we can do it. We got Luis Rivas, Kevin Appier, Quentin McCracken. He makes the all-name team. Corey Patterson. Mark Teixeira. There back when he was with Texas. We got the filler. All right, this is it. Bobby Hill. Season highlights, Troy Gloss. Is it going to be Matsui? Oh, no rookie in that pack. And Shinjo for the Mets. So that was a ton of fun. Boy, what a throwback rip that was. We got our Griffey. That's one first and foremost, getting the base Griffey. National Pride. Ricky Weeks on the patch card. The numbered patch card, Eric Chavez, really, really cool one there. And honestly, the Ichiro, this was like the Ichiro rip. We got his checklist card, and we got one of his inserts, and that's early on Ichiro. And the Drew Henson was cool just for the story. So a lot of fun always with these throwback rips, and I have plenty more of them to mix in. I do not know what the next video is going to be. We are waiting on, I mean, they jam all these releases into one, to like 3-4 weeks at a time. And then we have these months with nothing. We are not going to start another full case profit challenge. I can tell you that much, because we are waiting on, Bowman and other stuff to get here. But I may even mix in another throwback rip just for the fun of it. Also, I did purchase a Ken Griffey Jr. collection, and I may highlight that in a video because it was really, really cool. So be on the lookout potentially for that. And we still haven't done our mailbag video as well. So I got a lot of stuff to kind of get to, but we don't have anything new to rip, unfortunately, right now. If you want to continue to follow along with all the content, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.